I didn't know you guys could do this. And the whole thing, even when we had our last show, they're like, this is a very LA thing, right? It's like, no, it's not an LA thing, it's a city. Now it feels like we're in a city.
Gotcha.
As before, it's empty down here.
Yeah.
If we didn't have this event today, there's nothing going on.
So I am here today, ladies and gentlemen, with
Romulo Casillas.
all right, Mr. Romulo. You're behind this whole event today, right? You're one of the people behind the event?
Yeah, it's three coordinators. It's me, it's Cesar Aguiar, and then it's Burns, with Burns Media.
Awesome. What inspired you to make this event for today?
The inspiration behind this is to bring something different to San Bernardino, as far as different, a higher class, a different type of environment, bring artists that never been here and expose this to people that actually live here. So behind is just basically community work. It's exposing the community to stuff they've never seen before and showing them that stuff like this can happen in the community.
Got you. And for people who may not be here, can you kind of explain what's happening at this event today?
So today the whole setup is there's 15 artists that painted some paintings, ranging from 1 to 3 paintings, and then the other side we have at least 5 bands playing at the same time. So it's a mix of different types of art medias joining together to bring you this one show.
Awesome. And were you and Cesar all like planning this behind like this, saying like, hey, we should have art and sound playing at the same time, or was this kind of like a hodgepodge of ideas to make it work? How did it kind of come together?
So we've had this show before. It was at a smaller scale. It could have said that it was, not at the scale of this, but it was just at a smaller venue across the street. And from there, that was like the most amazing show. We all had an amazing time. So we were like, why don't we amplify this? All art media should be mixed together, in my opinion. And it's something that worked amazingly across the street. And some of these artists, as you can see, a lot of people that are performing downstairs are also visual artists.
Yeah.
They're also, so it's another side that a lot of people don't see when you go see them in concert. You're like, well, I didn't even know he was a painter or does sculptures. And it's pretty amazing that they get to express that, and it's something people don't really see in their everyday. Like, oh, I listened to this band, but I didn't know that he was basically a Picasso of art. Yeah, exactly. So that's something that we wanted to expose. We wanted to expose all these artists, and even our local artists. If you go down there, it's a mixture of these more exposed artists, and then you have a mixture of our local artists that are going to jump on that exposure to help them out as well.
What made you decide to do that, to expand the local with the non-locals, and how did that come about?
So that idea came from Cesar, actually. So when we had the show across the street, before that I had a show, and it was just exposing all our local artists.
Okay.
And it was about, I want to say 17 artists, and the concept of that was I gave them all the same image, and they would add something of a collaboration on that image based on what they do as art themselves, so their style on something that I've given them. He saw that, and he's like, why don't we do a collaboration show where we can expose our local artists to a whole different crowd of people that come out there. And this is exactly what's happening today. Awesome. Where you're exposing all these people that are coming from all over the country here in the United States, and they get to see what San Bernardino can do. And it's tripping everybody out as they come in the door. They're like, oh my God, I didn't even know this was here. I didn't know you guys could do this. And the whole thing, even when we had our last show, they're like, this is a very LA thing, right? It's like, no, it's not an LA thing, it's a city. Now it feels like we're in a city. As before, it's empty down here.
Yeah.
If we didn't have this event today, there's nothing going on.
Yes.
There might be little wedding, quinceañera stuff going on, but it's like this is what a city should feel like.
Culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you for bringing culture.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing culture. I'll let you go pretty soon. I just have a couple more things. The title of the event is Invitacion, right? How did the name come about? Why that name?
So that's actually my partner Cesar. His single is actually coming out today.
Okay.
So that's the name of the song. So he's like, might as well just add it to the event.
Okay.
So I call it the release of the song, and then they're playing at the end of the night today.
Got you. Are you in the arts at all?
I am. I do a lot of graphic design, a lot of digital art, and I draw and stuff like that too. Yeah, I would have had something at the show, but running it. So
Gotcha.
yeah, there's no real time to.
Two different worlds, right?
Exactly.
Two different worlds.
One's coordinating the event, the other's living it. Which
Living it.
I'm glad everybody's enjoying the show today. So.
Gotcha. So your mind's probably going everywhere right now.
Yeah,
Right?
like I manage the door. I gotta do this. I gotta
Make sure everyone's okay.
everybody's okay. Exactly.
Do you, since this has been such a success, what's your plans for the next one? What would you like the next one to be?
Well, the next one's gonna be a whole different aspect. Like already, my mind's already on that next one.
That's
already.
what I'm saying. I know.
Yeah. So definitely, the next one's gonna be totally different. Food is an art. That could be a name.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you'll see on the next
I
one.
like that.
Yeah.
People like to eat.
Yeah. Exactly.
People like to eat. Sir, thank you so much. I know you got to go. We're going to let you run. Before you get out of here, can you please let everybody know how they can reach you, contact you, maybe want to be on the next event that you have?
Yeah, so if you guys want to reach me, if you don't know already, I'm from the Locals Outfitter. You can follow us, and we do a lot of community events here in San Bernardino. And specifically here, we don't really do, we don't promote other cities. It's my niche, and all the followers are there. They're all from here, from San Bernardino, or we're from here, they grew up here. So yeah, check us out on the Locals Outfitter. That's perfectly the reach us.
Gotcha. Can you spell it out? And this is on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. So the and it's THE Locals LOCALS, and then Outfitter OUTFITTER.
Awesome. It'll be in the description too, folks.
Awesome. Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.